Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we...
Alright, so those two belts that I got were too short. I did get the right belt. I had to do it off camera. I was going back and forth and you just didn't want to see a bunch of that. So I'll show you what I got. I'll show you where we're at. I'll show you what's happening. Alright, so the belt's on. I have run this. I'll include the clip now. Listen to the RPM change. Is there an engine light? I've got an oil light on. I think it's oil. Like it doesn't look like, well, I don't know. Not that I can really check it. So it runs, there is a few noises and everything, and there is a light on and stuff like that, which is fine. We can sort that out. But at the moment I've noticed that it is rubbing. I don't know if you can see down there. It is rubbing on the tensioner nut. Now, I don't know how I'm going to solve this issue. I'm hoping I can get a lever bar in there and we can just sort of, well, push down on the tensioner and I can just cut that nut bit off. But I don't know yet, so I'm just going to try and put a bar in, see how we go. This is what it's come down to. I don't know if you can see in there, cutting through it with an air hacksaw. So, dedicated to the cause or what? Alright, got it cut off. So now that's been toleranced within spec. I will bolt that back all together, put the belt on, tension it, and then we should be able to fire this up now. Alright, got the big girl running. I don't have the supercharger turned on yet. We've got a few teething problems like belt tension. It does bog down a lot. So I've got to try and figure some of this out. But at the moment, we've got an alternator problem. That's only charging at 12 volt, not 14. And yeah, so a few teething issues. But yeah, she's running and no knocks, bangs, moans or groans. Hey, who actually thought this would work? It took me a while to find a belt, but mate, she's a goer. Alright, we'll get these teething issues done and we should have a Supercharged Tarago ready to run. Blower surge on a little Tarago, hey? Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so I've sorted out the issues. I made another tensioner, like a secondary tensioner to go on, stop the blower whine. Not the whine, sorry, stop the belt squeal. It was only squealing when I had the AC and supercharger on. So this will just be a one-off thing. I will have to put this on a micro switch because when it's sitting here idling and you flick the charger on, the revs drop something severe. She has trouble idling and stuff like that, which is fine because most of the cars that these superchargers came on were throttle activated anyways. Only when you pinned it they came on. So that works. I adjusted the blow-off valve. That was wound down too much, so now I've wound it out a bit, and it does all the noises and stuff it's meant to, and we're all plumbed up. So pretty much all I've got to do is take this for a run now and we'll see what it does. I got my oldest daughter here at the moment, so I'll have to wait till the Savo when I can take this thing for a run and we'll give it a test. But yeah, we'll see what happens and hopefully it pulls and gives us what we want out of it. Ready? Yep. Hey, here's a little blow-off valve. I do need to sort that though. Yeah, you just give a little bit. but it does it. It's just like, who supercharges a Tarago, you know?
Wait, it's like that. It's like that car that you get, like that car that your friend has.
You can feel it gets up to like 5,000 RPM, then it starts like, it has a bit of a miss in it.
Yeah.
But Povey's car does the same, he was saying. So literally, it'll be a fuel thing. But like injectors are like $50, so I might just buy new injectors and then I'll decap these ones and see if it does anything. And then at least I've got a backup set to do.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, you drive and then you slow down, and like it doesn't cough and splatter like it does on idle. So here. It does rip, doesn't it? It's sick. Yeah, like that was 80 already. Oh, that's sick. It's stupid. I love it. This is the best thing I've done. Alright, so I thought I filmed an outro for this, but clearly I haven't. So I'm just going to do a quick one in my office. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Tarago now. I'll wire it up properly to a micro switch on the throttle, and that'll do it. If you want to see more on the Tarago, or if you got any ideas of what else we can do it, I mean, I would like to airbag it as well. So, I mean, that could be a thing, but I mean, this is my daily drive. So if you got any ideas, put them down in the comments and we'll see what happens. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching. You know, I appreciate the views and all that sort of thing. Me and the boys, you know, the channel's been picking up a lot lately, which is great. So yeah, I mean, like, subscribe and share, you know, followers and stuff like that, and leave your comments down there. And yeah, like I always say, you know, share it with your friends and share it with your family and share it with your favorite neighbor. And yeah, get the word out. And yeah, hopefully now that the Tarago is fixed and finished, I'll get started back on the monster truck. I want to get that back on wheels, and then I'm going to restore a 74 Cabal. So yeah, all right, see you guys in the next episode.